Hey everyone, this is Adam with AM Podcast Network, and on this video I want to talk about joining the AM Podcast Network. You may be a podcaster looking for a home or just looking for a little bit more exposure, and hopefully we all know that we do more together than we do solo. So from time to time I always look and invite podcasters that just kind of maybe have a SoundCloud presence or a YouTube presence, or they don't have a full-blown website. They don't really want all that overhead. And I asked them to come on in, join us. I'll put you in your own category. I'll add your podcast to our YouTube channel or our SoundCloud channel. We also do Twitter, Google+. We have a lot going on. And I want other podcasters that are very into it and very passionate about what they do to come in and join me and hopefully help me build a very strong network that we can all appreciate and get along and build some traffic and just have fun. That's what I want. I want to have fun. So I'm a pretty simple guy. This isn't like my job or anything. This is just a hobby, but I don't treat it like a hobby. I treat it as a passion. One day I would love for it to become my full-time job. So when I say hobby, I don't really mean hobby. I just mean So anyway, scroll all the way down to the bottom once you're on the AM Podcast Network website, and there's a little link here that says join the network, and right beside it, leaving the network. So I believe firmly that if you're going to join something, you should also know how to leave it. And I want to make it very simple, and I want to be very transparent on how I do that. And I'm just one guy, so I'm trying to make it simple for everybody. And by doing that, I put it all out there. So click on join the network, and it's going to take you over to a page that I wrote when we first started. And then I kind of just talk you through, hey, if you want to join here, here's what I would like, preferably I'd like some new people starting out. I don't want to take on a well-established show, because then it almost feels like I owe them, and that's not what I want. I want people that are fairly new, trying to start somewhere, wants to get some established, foundation here. So let me see, I put, and I'll probably have to edit this, but nothing clean cut. This is a censor-free network. And I just want you to just be normal. I mean, if you want to swear on your podcast, but if you want to be clean, that's fine. Be clean. So preferably I like no iTunes feed, because I'm going to give you your own feed. I don't own your feed. I'm going to give you your feed if you want to leave. So I know a lot of times I hear in the community don't you let anybody own your RSS feed. Don't worry, I don't want your stuff. I'm not stealing your stuff. I'm not going to make you sign a contract. I just, it's like one of those perks I can give you. So I want high quality podcasts to join the network. I don't want just, a couple guys getting drunk every Friday night recording it, and submitting that. I mean, to me, that's not quality. I want something that's entertaining. And then, okay, so I do something pretty unique here. Every single post that goes up, or episode, it gets a unique post with it, article, whatever, blog post. So every time I add an episode, I always write at least 300 words to 500 words to kind of accompany that. One, it helps SEO. Two, it kind of gives the reader something else to digest while they're listening to you. I don't know. I think it just adds flavor, so it must be unique. So if you are going to join the network at all, you have to take that in consideration. Writing 300 to 500 words for every single episode, and only using that copy here, can be pretty intense. So just try to keep that in mind. If you're on the network, I pretty much expect you to participate in the community. You should be engaging with your fans. I'm going to give you a lot of stuff and all the tools to do that. And then number 7 down here, I put willing to promote each other and the network. I mean, if you're on the network and I'm doing podcasts, I'm going to mention you. I would hope that you'd mention somebody else on the network. I mean, it's kind of a team. I'd like to consider it like, the brotherhood or the sisterhood. The whole point of this is really just helping each other out. And then down here, I put a list of what I'm going to give you if you join the network. So I'm going to give you the iTunes feed. I mean, if you don't want it, that's cool. I'm not going to stress that too much. I'm going to add you to our SoundCloud channel. So when you give me the show and it's ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and add it on there so you get free exposure on our SoundCloud channel. It comes with unlimited downloads, uploads. If you need me to do artwork for you, I'm a graphic designer, so I'll go ahead and I'll knock it out for you. I'll do some artwork, maybe some drops or something like that. We'll do some promotions together. We have our own sidebar. So over here on your channel, you get your own sidebar. I'll link, your Facebook, your Twitter. I'm trying to promote the hell out of you. So, that's what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you my all. So you're going to get everything that you could possibly want in your own website, except we're going to do it together and we're going to have fun. Hopefully we'll have fun. I really don't want people that feel like, I owe them for their content. Like, I don't want your content. I just want to hang out with cool people that love the podcast. You keep all your ads, all the money earned. I don't want any. I just want your participation. I'm going to promote you on, on our Facebook, on our Twitter, Stitcher, and other platforms. And then whatever else I can think of. So if there's something else I can do, then so be it. The whole point is I just kind of want to screen other podcasts before they come on here. When I first started the AM Podcast Network, I was thinking, well, I'm just going to do a network with just everybody swears. And then the more I started thinking about it, I'm like, is that really unique? It's not, I just really want other people that are passionate, So you don't have to build your own website, but if you do, that's cool. I'll even help you do that. I'm a web developer, so I would like to get you on your feet. Maybe 5-10 years down the road, you moved on, I moved on, and we could still call each other on Skype and be like, "Oh, dude, I really appreciate everything you put up front." And in the end, we'll be friends and all that other good stuff. So I don't want your content. I just want to be together on the network. So down here, I just ask that you fill out the network application process, like your name, of course, your podcast subject, email, phone number, just in case I need to call you. Tell me why you want to join. Tell me something about your podcast, the URL. I want to listen to your podcast, probably a few episodes before I commit. And then send it over to me. It'll send it to me in an email. And I'll check you out. I'll listen to it. I mean, if I don't feel like you're up to par, then I'm going to tell you. But that doesn't mean that it's over. It's like, if I can help you get better, then I will. And then we'll add you to the network. But I definitely am going to be picky. I mean, if nobody joins the network because I'm too picky, then so be it. At the same time that I showed you how to join the network, I would like to go over, how you leave the network. So that way up front kind of where I'm at. Leaving the network should be pretty easy. Right? It's your content. I don't own the copyright. I don't want to own the copyright. The only thing I ask is, don't take my stuff either. So, okay, so let's go through this. I won't dive too deep in that. So I'm going to help you change your RSS feed to your new location. So if you think I'm just going to steal your RSS feed, I'm not that type of guy, right? And I know there'll be some people who'll be like, oh, he's just saying that, you don't know him. You don't know him. Like, look, I mean, what am I going to do with your RSS feed, right? Like, I don't need to be a dick. All right, so I'll remove your content from the site, or I'll leave it up, depending on what we agree upon. So if you're like, hey, look, I'm just going to start my own website, but you can totally keep what I have up already, and we'll just leave it at that, then I'll leave it up. But if you tell me, like, look, I hate your face, I don't want to be part of the network, you take everything of mine down, I want to make it look like I was never there, then I'll go ahead and do that. To me, I don't want your stuff. I just want cool people. So whatever we agree on, that's what we'll do. If you've been with the network for at least 6 months, you can take your artwork, your sounds with you. So if I make you like a jingle or a cover art or something like that, if you join and if I spend hours on making that artwork and stuff like that, and like 1 week after I make it, you're like, yeah, hey, listen, it's been awesome and I'm out. I'm actually going to charge you for that. I'm going to charge you for my time and my creativity. So if you give me 6 months and you're producing, on a regular basis, you can keep the artwork, you can keep the jingle, you can keep whatever. What I'm just saying is don't use me. So 6 months, keep it. If you don't stay for 6 months, then I expect some compensation for my time as a professional graphic designer and audio engineer. So please keep that in mind. Last thing, I'll work with you on whatever transitions you need. If it's setting up a new website, let me know. I'll help you. My goal really is to meet awesome people and help you establish your podcast. So it's pretty easy. I don't really have any lengthy contracts. I mean, maybe I should. If you're a lawyer and you think I should, then so be it. I mean, I don't want to be sued, and I don't want to sue somebody else. I mean, it's podcasting. Is it really that serious? I know some of you are like, well, the EFF is defending, Personal Audio's lawsuit. Yeah, I know. There's some patent trolls out there, but I'm not one of them. I don't want to work with people that are like that. So if you're a jerk, please don't even come to the network, right? Like, I don't even want to deal with you. But if you're really interested in joining the network, please get a hold of me. Leave a comment, fill out the form. It'll email it over to me. I want to work with cool people. So even if you think like, well, my podcast is pretty offensive, I don't really care. Send it over, right? Or if you do clean comedy, or you do, how to be fit, I'm going to make you a category. I'm going to set you up. I really want to bring as many top quality shows into the network. I think if we all banded together, we can make one heck of a run, and I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, that's 10 minutes. Well, technically it's almost 12 minutes. So 12 minutes of how to join the AM Podcast Network. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm going to do a few more videos. Love to have you if you're interested. If so, hit me up. I'm Adam with the AM Podcast Network. Hopefully we'll talk soon.